What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another training video. Today we're going to be running a speed session, so focusing primarily on my acceleration and my top speed. I'm going to start off with a quick warm-up so I can warm up my fast twitch muscle fibers, warm up my whole body, especially because it's pretty cold this morning and don't want to pull anything. After that, we'll do a little bit of free work with the ball, try and get my foot warm up and all that stuff with that. We'll get into 3 different drills. They're going to help me work on my acceleration. 2 of them focus on acceleration. One of them is more focused on top speed, and that'll be like speed over a larger distance, a larger area to cover. After that, I'll do a cool down, do a quick debrief, and then we'll get out of here. So, yeah, I'm going to get started on that warm up because I'm freezing right now. All right, guys, so for this first drill that we're going to do, it's basically a dribbling and sprinting drill. Its primary goal is to focus on acceleration, just both with the ball and off the ball, and then to focus on, pushing through all the way until you reach your stopping distance. So basically how this drill is going to work is I'm going to start with the ball down here, weave through the cones as fast as possible, like these 3 down here. And once I get to this cone over there, I'm going to dribble around it, come back here, and then sprint down to the yellow cone as fast as possible. Again, the goal is to weave through the cones as fast as possible, accelerating through each cone, accelerating I get there, and then pushing through all the way from here down to the yellow cone. So yeah, let's get this drill started. Alright guys, so this next drill will not involve the ball. This is focusing specifically on just changing direction and accelerating. So right here I have a grid of about 4 cones. They have a distance of about 5 steps between each cone. And then down there I have a gate which is 15 steps away from this grid. The point of this distance is so that I can focus primarily on acceleration, not top speed, because I will never hit my top speed within this grid, or well, within this distance. And then within this grid, the focus is on different movement patterns that you might see in the game when you're trying to change direction. So backpedaling, side shuffling, maybe you jog forward to close someone down, then they beat you and you have to go back the other way. So yeah, it's just to focus on, simulating something that's in game and then translating it into the idea of accelerating, activating those fast twitch muscle fibers and going as fast as possible to try and reach your top speed within a short distance. So yeah, let's get started. All right, guys, so for my final activity, I'm going to be doing a half field sprint and then a half field dribble sprint. So what this means is I'm going to start at the halfway line or the outline of the field, and I'm going to sprint all the way to the half line or the outline, depending on where I decide to start. And that's going to be like focusing on my top speed because this is a larger distance compared to the distances that I've been working with throughout the training session. Immediately after hitting the stop line, I'll walk back, which will count as my rest period. And when I get back to the starting position where I was sprinting from, I'm going to take a ball and I'm going to sprint with the ball. So I'm going to dribble as fast as I can up the pitch to try and get to that outline, which will count as one full rep. This will be able to test my dribbling at high speed while also focusing on my speed in general when I'm running at a high speed. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, guys, that was the session. You can see it's really high intensity. I'm still catching my breath from those last few sprints. Yeah, what can I say about the session? It went pretty well. It's my first speed session in a while. Haven't really done one since early this year. So it was a good return to form, focusing on those principles like acceleration, running form, things like that. The first two drills focusing on acceleration are probably the more important of the ones that I've done today because like I said, in football, it's really a game of short distances. You're going to be sprinting I wouldn't say at most, but on average, 20 to 30 meters in a game, maybe even less. There's not that much space to where you'll be sprinting the whole field unless it's a counterattack or a breakaway or something like that. So it's always good to be focusing on your acceleration, your fast twitch fibers, because this will not only help you out if you're running for a long ball or if you're chasing a through ball or you're trying to be a defender down the wing, but it also helps for those really quick moments where you have to stop start. If you're doing a skill move, defender's right with you, you slow it down and you explode out. Or if you're a defender and you're going up against the attacker beats you, you need to explode back to keep with him. These things are really important and really fundamental to making sure that you're always performing at your best on the pitch. I'd say you should do these things like these speed sessions. Do them at least like once or twice a week, especially if you're in season. Keep like consolidating those abilities and those skills that you have when it comes to speed. If you're off season, I'd say like maybe do 3 times a week. If speed is something you're really focused on like getting better at, just do a lot of like sprinting, a lot of acceleration, change of direction, things like that. And also supplement it with some plyometrics, so that'll help you with the explosiveness part of agility and speed. Yeah, just some more housekeeping to do. I know I've been away for a while. It's been a minute since I've done like a little video out, but yeah, life's been busy, but I hope to get back to you guys with a few videos. We got this one, and I got like 2 more coming up soon. One review, another training session, so it should be good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Stay tuned for more. If you liked my video, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think, give me any tips, feedback, etc. And check out my social media accounts on TikTok and Instagram, where I post more short form content that you guys will be able to enjoy, just like this. So with that said, take care, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.